Good morning. Welcome to Paradise Now Dialogues with the Mother. My name is Sanda Davis, and I'm your host for today's show and for many shows to come. Paradise Now is introducing the beginning of the conversation, the planetary conversation about paradise on Earth. We finally have the luxury to think about paradise on Earth after ages where the different religions evolved with the threat of apocalypse because they couldn't handle the negatives while people were praying and doing their best to make the better choices. The unseen, the darkness, the powers that were making it hard on them, make it hard for them to see all the solutions. And the whole humanity had to work for ages to develop what it takes to reach the point where we can finally realize that we can have paradise. And now it's a wonderful time of talented people who are also divine beings on earth, who are evolved spiritual beings, and who have great contributions that need to be known. Every show is a joy for me, and today is a great joy because we have a great artist here. You'll have to watch his video, which will play after the break. Yeah. Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
I'm Gurpreet Sekhon. Thanks, Sanda Davis. I was watching lots of your shows on YouTube and all, and I felt that if I am coming here, it's a pleasure for me to be with you because you are the godmother on the earth, and whatever you are saying, it can change the life of the person. It can change the meanings of life, we can say. So it's all about that. That I am thankful to you if you called me on your show.
I'm thankful for and happy for all the great work that you've done as an artist, and first of all as a divine being on earth, because you know at this time we have divine beings on earth, and I have to tell you all that we have here somebody who's been on the positive side, regardless of how hard things have been, because of his belief that the good will win, because of his belief in the power that will make sure that we'll succeed.
I was saying that first time when I met you as a common person, that one Bollywood singer was on our show, then you were praising that guy that time. I saw that if you believe in that humanity, not thinking about that thing, that one is the Indian guy, I am praising for him. You are praising for him, for his music, for his dedication in that work. So I was so much impressed by that thing, and I wanted to talk to you about the religion and other things that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we were talking before the show that we agree in our view of religion that we have to respect all religions. Yeah. Those who are very devoted to their religion, it helps them, it's good for them, but they cannot put down other people's religions.
Yeah. But today we were doing a live show a few days back also. There was a problem. One person was talking about that thing. If in one country, I will not give the names of those countries and all, if they were burning the holy books of Sikhs, and what is the problem with this word now? Because of that, they want to hurt all the humanity, because these books are not related to one religion. I think always these are related to every religion. If we are talking about Hinduism, Sikhism, Christianity, then all the people for me, all the people are same, and the preachings of all the religions are same. Yeah. When you were talking about the paradise, you started from that. I wanted to ask you at the same time, is it paradise is the heaven? You say
no. Yeah. Heaven is for the souls of the departed. Yeah. Paradise is for the living people on earth.
Yeah. It means that if we want paradise on the earth, we people want this, then we will have to follow those laws and the rules of life.
Yes.
Then if those rules we can tell the people, they can follow that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And if they understand that it's good for them and for everybody to respect those fundamental principles, like you're saying all religions are the same, obviously you're referring to the fundamental values of love and respect and peace and belief and reverence to God. So obviously those are necessary in all religions, otherwise it's a philosophy or opinion or a social group. It's not a religion if it doesn't have those fundamentals. So obviously, yes, I'm glad that...
because I contact the religion with lots of things, with lots of subjects of life. If we talk about the psychology, sociology, and philosophy of the life, these are all things are related to religion. If we know about the religion, these subjects are our things that we will have to follow that. So if we are studying religion, we have no need to read these things. We have no need to talk about psychology, philosophy, sociology, and other things of life. If we are talking about religion, is it?
There are essential things in religion that do need the development from the different specialties. Because we can talk about religion, it's so good to walk, but it takes people to know how to make shoes. And it takes people to know how to do psychology, so they may have to expand more. And it takes people to know how to fix a broken leg, so we may need medicine.
They are thinking this is the religion. They are thinking that we can say that one can be the common person that time, that he is feeling better than when he was sick, or he was in any ailment of life. He was feeling that one religious person said that you are okay. Then is that religion?
No. No. We have to see that the belief and the connection with the divinity that helps has one participation, but also the goodness and the education and the understanding and the help from another human who learn how to help is something that is divine in itself as well. Is knowledge and care and contribution to society can and should be divinely guided, so that all good things are done to make life easier for people.
So we can think that thing that if we are thinking about ourselves all the time, we are not thinking about our community, our people, all the people in the world. Is it religion?
Keep that thought. We'll have to take a break now, and we'll enjoy the most delightful 12 minutes watching your video, and after your video we'll talk again. Thank you for your very, very important questions, very insightful. We'll talk after the break.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾਂ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ। ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 905 799 0025 ਜਾਂ johalafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7710 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੌਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 647 444 6744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
The journey of life, the soul's quest. It's your story as well as mine. It is soul that lends movement to life. It is the soul that teaches us to live and teaches us to die. It is this that teaches us to love. It is this that teaches us to hate. It is this that fills us with pride. It is this which teaches us humility. Damn it! It is this which makes us sin and also sometimes helps us plant the tender saplings of goodness. The long journey of soul shall never end from the mother's womb. Through childhood, youth, old age, and death, and rebirth, the cycle is endless. Let us salute our soul, which has brought us together for this wonderful experience. Let's talk about the comforts of the mother's womb and also sorrows flowing from that. I think there cannot be a better home than the mother's womb. When I think of that, I do not think I would ever like to die. I was like a lump of flesh which neither spoke nor asked for anything. I was not bothered about the breath nor about the hurdles on the way. There was neither lust for life nor fear of death. There was no fear of day. There was no fear of night. There was worship and there was the code. I saw the birds chirping there. I played with the snow and also basked in the sun. Sometimes I talked to the stars. Sometimes I chatted with the moon. Sometimes if I got angry, the moon himself came down to woo me. While in the mother's womb, I was perturbed by the thought of discrimination. I also thought whether I would be a boy or a girl, because if I would be a girl, they might burn me. They can burn me. My father hardly knew that the evils of the world would break me. Since I have come into the world in the Kal Yuga, even he did not recognize me. This is the story of life, and we have to talk about the relationships of the world. If you get good relations, you do not need angels. I arose and fell and rose again. Sometimes I walked a few steps despite my fall. It did not matter to me at all. So far as I was able to look into the mirror of my mother's eyes, though I was soiled and sullied, it did not matter to me at all. I was aware of neither life nor death. I was aware of neither work nor of idleness. The home was my temple. The home was my church. I can neither forget the floor where I toddled, nor the room upstairs. I was eager neither to learn nor to fight. I was fond of neither weapons or sharp swords. How can I forget the little slap of my father? How can I forget the big cracks in the word? My school bag was heavy. My childhood was lovable. Even my father's fist appeared very appetizing. There was neither love nor hatred in my heart. No one appeared to be a stranger. The whole mankind appeared to be mine. The sweater knitted by my mother, which I wore, protected me from all the snows and storms of the world. I had great respect then for my father looking askance at me. I had no illusion about any relationships. All this is the play of destiny and the lines on the palm of the hand. Some people go on exploiting in the name of culture. Some people shamelessly smile even after selling their motherland. It seems now everything is over. The relations and their affections, the mother and her son, all are sold. Their eyes are unable to see anything good. Now the times have changed, and daughters are not afraid of their parents. The winds from abroad have played havoc with our relationships. Since the trees have been uprooted, there is no shade. Some people die prematurely. Some people continue to live even after their death. Some people have the urge to live, and some are consumed by the fire of passion. Some people count the stars, others cannot count the steps on the earth. Some people have their lobes buttered on both sides. Some cannot claim even their rightful due. All these are the whims of God, which I have called upon to record. He looks serenely in the heaven, and we are made to suffer on the earth. God gave me large bungalow and cars, and I do not know what else should I ask for. What I wanted to seek, I could not speak. Now the sands of life are gradually becoming a part of life. Though I now get injured every day, the injuries are automatically healed every day. I remember my childhood chums and also my one-time flame. How can I forget the one who held me to her bosom? Sometimes God brought me out of water to make me squirm like a fish. They put iron rods on all four sides, lest I should run away. When there was the light of life, I did not run. How could I run now? I had become a mere shadow of life. While they are piling wood on my chest, I cried with agony and pain. My soul too cried with agony when one of my own people shouted, "Set him aflame." My body was covered with shawls and flowers. It was already very hot, and they buried me under a pile of wood to torment me. The conflagration caused another conflagration inside me. I cried and tried to tell people not to weep, because I too had thrown them out of my heart, out of Priest's heart. Now my soul will have to look for another womb. Now my soul will beguile another woman to accept me. This is the cycle of birth and death. This is the cycle of karmas and karmas. Thank God I got my mother's womb. Thank God my soul got another home again. Priest's soul got home again. Oh God, help me. Oh God, help me.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾਂ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ। ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 9057990025 ਜਾਂ johalafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮਾਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7010 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੌਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 647 444 6744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
Welcome back to Dialogues with the Mother, Paradise 1. And would you kindly remind our viewers your name, the way you pronounce it?
Yeah, no problem. I'm Gurpreet Sekhon, and I'm thankful for this show that I came here because I talked on lots of TV channels and in the newspapers and everything. But from last 2 years, I was away from the media. Then I came again for you, my mother.
Thank you.
So then I wish that my words can be worthful for you. I wish that the people will get the peace in the world, because this is my aim, to see the people happy in the world.
I know that many of you have been moved by the video that just played before we came back here to talk with you. I can tell you that when I first saw that video, I was moved to no end. And I also could hear that the voice of the actor that you saw here, Gurpreet, right? Gurpreet. The voice of the profound voice was also the voice of the Ecclesiastes. And this is very interesting because what you saw in the video is at the same class of importance of what the Ecclesiastes is saying, is a contemplating the world and looking at what's happening with the soul in ways that moved me to no end. But I would love to hear.
Yeah, because I want to tell you, my listeners, my viewers, and all people that it was not in my mind that I will write one word in my life. It started when we will have to start from that thing. Then one day I wrote one word in my diary, that was the soul. I wrote that word after 2 years. One day I was waking up early in the morning at 4 a.m. and I was writing for 26 hours without eating, without drinking, without anything. Because it was a miracle for me to write anything. And almost I wrote 100 pages in that time. And it was the story of life from mother's womb to after death, what will happen. And when I was thinking, then I was reading that again when I wrote the whole thing. Next day I was reading all that. I was feeling that I did not write this thing. So when the people, the literary people from the world was listening those things, when I started that, they were saying there's no place that the air can come in these words. So it was pleasure for me that time. It was appreciation for me that time to tell the people about the soul. So when I myself thought about soul, then I thought about all those things. What happens in the mother's womb? What happened when we come in this world? What happened when we die? What happened after death? Because I believe in the karmas and all this, that we will have to come here again and again. If we are doing something good, then we can be away from this world forever. We can be in the paradise. If we are living here, we can be in the paradise. If we talk about the heaven, then we can go to the heaven.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to be here on earth, which is paradise, is to learn to develop your divinity. So if you do good, at one point you go to the constellation you came from and do your work there.
Then we have no need to come here again.
Yeah, because you come here, you learn, you train, you know the deities on earth, and then you go and do your work in the worlds to come. Definitely.
I want to tell the whole universe about one thing. If you can ask me the one question, my viewers can ask me the one question. There is a word in my mind, there is a thing in my mind that anyone in the world knows that what is the weight of the soul. No science can tell that thing. These feelings can tell these things. Then you can ask me about that thing when we talk again. Then we will discuss about that thing. Then I will tell you the problems this soul is facing all time.
That's so good. I'm so looking forward for the next segment to ask you, in the name of everybody who wants to know, what is the weight of the soul? I almost got the answer, but I have to hear your answer.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ। ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 905 799 0025 ਜਾਂ johallafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੌਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮਾਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7710 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੋਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 6474446744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
Gurpreet, you're mentioning that you never intended to write anything and then you found yourself writing one word and then writing hours and hours and 100 pages. And it's interesting. I never intended to write anything at all and I had to write books because once you receive the revelation or once you understand something that you know people need to understand, then you have the responsibility to share. So you wrote the book and you translated in many languages because you feel the responsibility to say important things.
Kind of because lots of people from the world call me and if I will say about that thing, I was changing the phone numbers all time because of that thing only. And I was not giving my number to those people because some people were saying one thing, that there is no soul. There is no God. There is no God. Then I can't answer those people in front of them that I don't want to show the soul to the people. I can tell what is soul. Anytime I can tell to the person. One guy called me from India that he wanted that I will perform in his marriage. That I was saying, that I was saying that time that how is it possible?
You're not a priest.
No, no.
You'll sing.
No, he was saying to perform this soul.
Oh
my God! He was saying the soul to perform in his marriage. So I was saying him all time, don't say that. If I will perform that thing, your wife will go from that place at the same time because I talk about the birth and at last I talk about the death. And for me, the death is the best thing I ever think about that thing. And when I started from that thing that I was asking this question from the God. I asked few questions from the God all time. And the God was listening this question all time and he was saying one thing to me, why you are asking this question to me again and again? Why you want that? I said, this is in my mind because few people in the world are asking this thing to me. Please give me the answer.
The weight of the soul.
Yeah, the weight of the soul. Then I got what the answer. Maybe it can be my intuition, maybe it can be illusion. I am saying my viewers that maybe it can be the truth, but for me it is the truth. Maybe it can be the life of the people. Maybe anything it is possible. But I am telling you the weight of the soul is the 4 gram. I am telling you my viewers that the weight of this soul is the 4 gram. And when the soul comes in this world, he or she, we can say that thing, cries all the time because of few things. Whatever you started this show from, because of the worst things are happening in this world. So the soul cries. So he will have to pick this body of 90 kg, 100 kg, and along with that, the problems of the life, corruption, about what we are leading in this life, about this depression, this soul will have to pick all this. Now my viewers can understand that one thing, that if he's picking our body weight, it's enough for the soul to pick that only. Why we are giving him this all these worst things of life, and he is crying all time? If the soul is crying, we are not on that the right path to get anything in life. And if we start our life from if the soul can get one thing, the soul is finding the God. Anytime the soul is finding the God. One time I was asking a biggest saint in India that because this question was in my mind, and my friend was saying that this is the good thing, this is the worst thing. I am aware of the worst thing and the good thing. But he was saying, if I am giving you the example, I am saying if the one guy's father is in the hospital, he went for to steal something to give to the hospital, his hospitality and all. Is that the good thing or worst? For me, it was the worst thing. But for that common person who is talking about my friend, he was saying it is good because he saved the life of his father. This is the thing we will have to think ourselves, what is the good, what is the worst. Then we can tell, if we are asking these things to ourselves, then we can tell the world that what is good and what is bad.
Yeah, well, if he is compromising his own soul, stealing, how is he doing good to his father? But if he keeps his soul with light, is he better able to help his father to heal? Not with presence to the nurses, but with the light from his own soul. Obviously, that's a much better way of helping your parent. And after the break.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾਂ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ। ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 905 799 0025 ਜਾਂ johalafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮਾਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7710 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੌਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 647 444 6744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
Welcome back. I would like to remind you, the viewers, that the amazing video that you saw in the second segment of the show is played by the artist that you see here, Gurpreet, and his quest for receiving divinely, writing and acting to help people to understand more about the journey of the soul. He's put a lot in that show, and now we are touching on different aspects like the weight of the soul. It's a very interesting thing here. when the soul is covered in heaviness, the body feels heavy.
Yeah, it's the problem.
While if the soul is light,
Yeah,
the body
flying
feels
in the
light.
sky. If the soul is flying in the sky, then it will feel. It will not feel any weight on the him. For all, if we are doing something good, if we have all the good deeds in our life, then the soul will feel that he's flying in the sky. I want to tell my viewers one thing, that after the soul, the God gave me blessing to write the God book. Second one book is the God, and the video you can see on YouTube, the God by Gurpreet Sekhon. You can see that video also. So then I talked about the God. Then I am praising Him in that video and in that writing. Once I was sitting and I was thinking, what is God? Then the praise came in my mind that everywhere, if we talk about the love, this is God. If we talk about the hater, we will have to think that the God is doing this. I was thinking that for myself. But the time came in my life, then I started to think about good and bad, I was saying. Then I thought, this is my wrong misconception about the life, that the God is doing all this.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to say something. Because
it was misconception of my life that the God is doing all this. When I was doing bad, I will have to say this, my viewers, everyone will have to say that we are doing this wrong.
Yeah.
But take care of one thing, what we do in life. It is all about all the people in the world, what they are doing. If something is happening wrong in our life, then we say that God is doing this.
Yeah, right.
If something is happening so much good, we are earning a lot, we did it. Yeah, we are not in the depression. We got everything, wealth, health, and everything in life. Then we always say that we did this.
That's a good one.
So yeah, we did this. So it is the problem of our life that we could not understand. We cannot understand. We could not understand this life. First of all, we will have to know this life. At that point, the people who asked me about one thing, that there is no soul. Yeah, the people were asking and still asking this thing. Sometime what happening, I was in the Montreal, one guy came there, he said, soul, what are you doing? Oh my God, I'm Gurpreet Sekhon, what are you saying? Then, but I was happy that time that if I did not understand that I have the soul, how can I tell the people? So if someone is saying me, one person in the world said me that word, and lots of people were saying this thing to me at lots of places. The soul is sitting there. Because of my book, because we already distributed 16 lakh books in all languages, and how it is happening, I don't know. Because I have no answers of anything. If I will say this thing, that I am distributing this book, this is the biggest lie of my life. Now I am saying one thing, in your show only, Davis, I am sharing this feeling that I did not write this. When I say this to my friends and all, that from where you are stealing this thing, you are stealing this word. This does not mean
no, you are not stealing it. You are inspired.
Yeah, this does not mean that I am stealing these words. What I am writing in the future, every day I am writing something now. About life, all time I am writing. So in one of my writing, I said that how the time is changing, how the people are changing. We will have to think about that thing. Because it is Hindi, so we can, if you...
And we'll talk about that after the break.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾਂ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ, ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 905 799 0025 ਜਾਂ johallafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ, ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੌਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮਾਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7710 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੌਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 6474446744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
So, I love your passion for the soul.
Yeah, I have the passion for the life also. I don't want it from my childhood. I did not want anything like the people want the cars, the people want the big houses like that. I enjoyed the life, I enjoyed myself. I asked a few questions to myself, what is wrong, what is good for me, what is good for the society if I will do this good thing, how it will, the people will react on that, and how it can be the beneficial for the persons. And at that time, I wrote a few lines in, I will recite in Hindi, then I will translate those few lines which are telling about the life. Because it looks good to tell in the same language which we are writing. करबटें बदलते देखा मैंने मौसम को, करबटें बदलते देखा मैंने मौसम को, कई बहारें आई और कई चली गई। मौसम का बदलना तो कुदरत है, इंसानों का बदलना क्यों फितरत हुई। These lines are saying that we always say that winter is coming, autumn is coming, because they will have to come, because this is the process of the nature to change the weathers. But I am thinking why the people are changing in the world now. What happened now? These souls are changed now. These lines are telling this to our viewers, to myself also.
So. Well, what happens right now in the world is an awakening and a discernment of heading towards longer life, longer beautiful seasons, rather than have the winter that freezes the soul. We will have global warming, right? And I'm not talking about pollution. I'm talking about the warming of the heart, the warming of the life conditions.
What are these things on the soul? You are talking about that.
Yeah, the effects on the good choices. I was listening to you, and it's exactly the foundation and the tone and the way of looking at things that you find in Ecclesiastes. In future shows, we'll take fragments of the Ecclesiastes to see how relevant they are. You are asking exactly what the author of the Ecclesiastes is asking, like, what is this good for? Which are the good things? What is good in life? What can help people to have a good life? And what's happening right now is that these questions have become important to everybody. People have earned material goods, but they realize that they need more. And they realize that it takes a different power, that millions of dollars cannot save somebody's life, but can help. It's good to have it. I wouldn't turn down millions of dollars. I can use it to help a lot of people. But there are powers that can save and enhance and extend not only the length of life, but the magnitude of life, the connection with the universe.
We can see these powers can save the mankind.
Exactly.
This is the main question which we will have to ask ourselves first.
Exactly.
Now the question is not to save ourselves. Now the question is to save this mankind all over the world, all over the globe. And I tell you one thing, that if we talk about the Sikhism, the Sikh religion, in their Granth, Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they are telling, we are talking about this universe only. There are lots of universe.
Yes.
And when we talk about the aliens, it was like a dream for the people that there are aliens. When the science is saying that they saw the aliens, they are doing research on that. First of thing, we will have to aware of that thing, that aliens have the mind more than 1 lakh times from us.
And let me tell the viewers and you that the aliens are our higher beings.
Yeah.
It's us at a higher dimension.
Then we can
it's
talk
us in a godly state, which of course is much more enlightened.
Yeah, it tells the people.
Exactly, that's it. So I am looking forward to tell you in the next segment, which is the final one, to tell you what made me so happy from what you spoke today.
We want to know.
Yeah, like what touched me to tears were your video, and what you just said a few moments ago made me so happy, and I will tell it in the next segment. It's wonderful. See you after the break.
ਕਾਰ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਤਿਲਕ ਕੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏ, ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ? WSIB ਮੈਟਰਸ ਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨਲ ਕੇਸਿਸ ਲਈ ਸਲਾਹ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ? ਆਓ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਵੋ। 20 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਾਂ ਜਸ ਜੌਹਲ ਚੇਤੇ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਆਹੋ ਜੀ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ, ਬੈਰਿਸਟਰ ਟੀਮ ਰਾਜ ਔਰ ਰੀਟਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ। ਕਾਨੂੰਨੀ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਹੁਣ ਨਵੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ 10 ਕਾਟਰੈਲ ਬੁਲੇਵਾਰਡ ਯੂਨਿਟ 203 ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 에어ਪੋਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਕਾਟਰੈਲ 905799 0025 ਜਾਂ johalafirm.com। ਜੌਹਲ ਲਾ ਫਰਮ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਰੀ।
ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕ੍ਰੈਡਿਟ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੋਰਗੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਸਟ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਾਂ ਥਰਡ ਮਾਰਗੇਜ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫੰਡਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਾਏ ਡਾਲਰ ਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਨਾਮ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ, ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ 416 731 7710 416 731 7710 ਅਪਰਾ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਿੰਗ। ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਰੌਸ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਟੀਮ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਟੂ ਵਿਨੀਪੈਗ 52 ਸੈਂਟ ਮੀਲ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ, ਪੈਨ ਟੂ ਪੈਨ, ਨੋ ਵੇਟਿੰਗ। ਦਲਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਗਰੇਵਾਲ ਦਾ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 6474446744 647 444 6744।
ਮੋਗਾ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ 30 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ ਤੇ ਫਲੋਰਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਹੁਣ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਖੋਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਤੇ ਘੱਟ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਾਰਪੇਟ, ਹਾਰਡਵੁੱਡ ਤੇ ਲੈਮੀਨੇਟ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰਨ ਲਈ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ 905 848 2222।
We've come to the last segment of the show. Thank you for being with us here now. Gurpreet, we have to have you back here, and we have to do an ecclesiastic series with your way of looking at what's right, what's useful, what's good for people, what can help people so in their life they will have a good life. And we definitely have to look at aspects of wisdom and understanding and love and goodness and wealth and prosperity. Many aspects that have been looked at through the eyes of the Ecclesiastes. And what impresses me is that for you it's natural because you are the heart of the being of the Ecclesiastic who wrote that. For you it's natural to think that way. And many people need to be guided looking at those aspects, what's good, what's useful.
Yeah, because Sanda Davis is mother for me. I thought that the godmother for me now, because I met her personally. That I am feeling that vibes from her, because I believe in the positive and negative rays coming from the person. I feel that, and so I am feeling so much happy that I met you anytime in my life. That it can change my life, because I want to tell my viewers. For few days, I'm going for the deep meditation. Just now, I can say from tomorrow, I am going for the deep meditation. And what will happen with me after that? I can share my experience to you people. And if I talked about the mankind, then I'm saying we will have to take care of one thing only. That we will, if the Sanda is promoting this thing, that she want to see the whole people on the earth happy all time, this is the real paradise. You will have to know that.
Exactly. So that's, I was moved in the previous segment when you said that we had to save our souls, save ourselves. So that was very important. But now we have to save mankind. And this is exactly the place of paradise, to change things on earth in a way that the earth is free of that which destroys people and which destroys the earth and the quality of life. So definitely looking through the eyes of the Ecclesiastes at what is good, and through all the wisdom that you have about the soul and about the life journey, I'm looking forward to do that again in shows with you.
If any time in life I'm getting those positive vibes and I want to share my feelings with the whole world, I want to come in your show.
I'll be so happy to do so. I'll invite you gladly.
Yeah, thank you very much that I was with you for this time.
Thank you for being here.